Welcome to the Konark Kilns video on disassembly of your kiln. In some cases, you may need to disassemble the kiln to get it to its final location. If that's the case, you'll need a few tools. You could use a household drill. Alternatively, a screwdriver with multiple heads. You'll need a Phillips and a 1/4-inch nut driver, an Allen wrench, a pair of snub nose pliers, and a pair of small nose pliers. Start with the 1/4-inch driver by removing the 3 screws on the right-hand side of the blue panel. Now, remove the screw top left center of the blue panel. This will reveal that the panel is hinged. The entire box will open up and reveal the wires inside. At this point, you have 2 choices. You can either use your snub nose pliers and your Allen key to remove the connections of the wires where they meet the element tails. You'll see little copper connectors with Allen screws. Loosen the screws and pull the wires loose. Alternatively, you can use your small nose pliers to remove the wires that come off of the output side of the relays. These are the long wires that go from the relays to the element tails. In this case, there are 3 relays and 6 wires. Now, take your Phillips screwdriver and remove the wires that lead from the controller to the thermocouples. You'll notice that they are yellow and red. Now feed the wires through the zip ties so they're completely loose. At this point, you can go back to using your 1/4-inch driver to remove the 3 screws on the left side of the blue panel. The blue panel is now completely free. You can pick it up and carefully put it aside. Now, in order to disassemble the rest of the kiln, we'll need to undo the latches on the sides. Once each of the latches is loose, the kiln can be taken apart into sections. 2 people can easily pick up each 9-inch section and put it aside. Take the bottom section and put it on the stand provided, and restack the other sections on the kiln. Redo the latches. And now, take your blue box and put it back in place. 3 screws on the left will secure it. The wires will need to be pressed back onto the relays. Use your small nose pliers to make sure that they are securely back in position. Use your Phillips screwdriver to reattach the thermocouple lead wires. You'll notice that they are numbered TC1, 2, and 3, where 1 is the top and 3 is the bottom. Once that's done, we can close up the blue panel, reattach the screws on the right-hand side, and lastly, reattach the screw top left center. And now your kiln is reassembled and ready to go.